This is a review of the GO+Play, Harman Kardon's take at premium wireless speaker. Before I start, I'd like to say a big thank you to AO.com for sending it over for review. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the device, list some of the specs and connectivity options, and then I'll talk a little bit about the device and my own personal pros and cons of using the device, and hopefully anybody who's looking to make a purchase, it will sway their decision one way or another. So we start at the front of the device. We've got a mesh grille with the Harman Kardon logo on the front, which is simple but it's effective. It looks really nice. If we go to the top, we've got this aluminium handle, so you can carry it around. It is quite heavy. It weighs about 3.4 kilos, so I wouldn't want to be carrying it around too long, but it is an option. If we look at buttons on the top, we've got a Bluetooth connectivity button, which is really simple. You hold it down for 2 to 3 seconds and it will connect to the device that you've got the Bluetooth on. We've got a volume down button, a power button, a volume up button, and a play and pause. If we turn the device around, at the back, we've got another mesh grille, which can be removed. Both front and back mesh grills can be removed, which we'll show you. And then you've got this little tab that you pull down, and you've got USB service, so you can update the device, auxiliary, so it's a 3.5mm aux input, and then the power input. This device is rechargeable. It takes around 3 hours to fully charge, and then once it's charged, they say it will last for about 8 hours, but I found it a bit less than that if you're using it at full volume. The sound from this device is absolutely brilliant. It does fill a room really, really well. The bass is absolutely fantastic, but I just wanted to get that out of the way for anybody that's looking at this and thinking, well, is it good? It's a really, really, really high quality wireless speaker. It has got some faults, which I'll go into in the cons section, but overall, it's an excellent device. So, what you've got behind these grills, if I can just take these off, they are a bit tricky to get off the first time around. I was pulling on it and I ended up thinking I was going to break it, so I didn't want to pull it too much. But you've got a main subwoofer in the middle, and then you've got 2 mid-range, 1 either side, and then 2 tweeters. And then if we turn the device around, sorry about this. There we go. And we've got another subwoofer at the back. And they are quite easy to take off. Once you took them off a couple of times, they do get easier and they pop on really simply. So you can also, with the USB at the back here, you can connect your phone or tablet to it and charge your phone or tablet up, which is a nice feature. To be honest, when I seen the feature, I thought it's a bit of a gimmick, I'm not going to use it. But using the device now, I have used it on a number of occasions. It's got dual microphones on the front, so you can do conference calling with this. So if you've got it connected to your phone, you can make phone calls through it and have a really high quality conference call. I'm just going to go over the pros and cons of it that I've found. So the pros for me, the sound quality is absolutely brilliant. I mean, I said it before, but the bass for a relatively small device is just unbelievable. There's no distortion, even when you've got it full, the volume full. There's no distortion when the bass kicks in, which is usually a telltale trait of the cheaper wireless speakers, is when you turn them up and the bass tries kicking in, you get problems with the mid and high end. But this, it just seems to handle it all brilliantly. Like I said, another pro is you can charge your phone or your tablet via it, which I have put on the pro section. I didn't think I was going to because I thought it was a gimmick, but I have used it, so I do like it. Another one is it's extremely easy to set up. I know in the past wireless speakers, they've been a bit fiddly. You know, you've got to go through a whole number of options to pair up a device with it. This one, it's literally, you hold the Bluetooth button for 3 seconds and that's it. It will connect. There's no passcode or anything like that. It just connects and then you're good to go. The build quality on it is absolutely brilliant. I can't fault them. It's really, really high quality. You can tell just by looking at it that it is a really premium quality speaker, and it's brilliant, and it looks very sleek. The cons for me personally was I felt that it was a little bit too heavy. 3.4 kilos for something that they've put a handle on, so they expect people to be using it out and about, I wouldn't. I'd say it's more of a home speaker. You know, you have it plugged in, you have it in the corner, and you can connect your device to it. You can have up to 3 devices connected to it at any one time, so you can all take turns playing the songs that you love, which is nice. And also, what I forgot to mention, you can have another one. If you've got 2 of them, you can have them both connected to each other, and then that will, you know, you can have one in the right corner and one in the left corner, and it will add a bit more sound. There's no Wi-Fi connectivity, which is a con for me, because I'd love to be able to just connect to Spotify or something similar. No NFC or anything like that. The only options are Bluetooth and the auxiliary in the back. And also no USB. You know, if you could have put a USB dongle or a hard drive into the back with songs on and play them from that, that would have been brilliant, but there's no option for that either. Another con that I found personally was I had it connected to my TV, because the sound on my TV is not that great. So I had it connected up and it sounded brilliant, but there is no option to control the volume on the TV. If you use the TV remote and press the volume up and down, it does nothing. Now, I don't know whether that's an issue with this or an issue with my TV, but I had to find myself going up and actually turning the volume up and down on the device to control it, which is not ideal, to be honest. You don't want to be doing that. And the last con for me is battery life. I mean, like I said, they state 8 hours, but I found that if you're playing it loud, it won't last that. And like I said, I mean, it's here or there, because it's not technically a device that you take out the house much anyway. I mean, if you're going camping or something like that, or you're having a barbecue in the backyard, it's nice to be able to take it out and play some music. But on the whole, I think they've made this to be plugged in and kept in the corner. So I'll just play a demo of some music so you get an idea of the sound. So as you can see there, it is loud. I mean, to me, it sounds beautiful, but I know it probably won't be coming across that way on the video, but take my word for it, it sounds absolutely fantastic. For the size of the device, it's brilliant. It could easily pass for a full-size home stereo system, and which is what you want from a wireless speaker. So that about wraps it up for myself. Any questions, be sure to leave them below and I'll try and answer them as best as possible. And thanks for checking out my review.